嗨，我是 Wilhelm， 欢迎来到电影看游戏。让没时间玩游戏或想回味剧情却又懒得重玩的朋友们，用电影的角度看游戏剧情，还在为你中午吃饭时想不到要配什么影片而烦恼吗？那电影看游戏可以让你参考一下。
In the final years of the Third Age, Middle-earth stands on the brink of destruction. The Free Peoples are under threat from Sauron, the Lord of the Rings, who prepares his vast armies for war. At this late hour, the leaders of elves, dwarves, and men come together at the Council of Elrond to decide their next move. After the Fellowship is assembled and heads south to destroy the source of Sauron's power, the remaining leaders prepare for the Dark Lord's assault upon the northern lands. The elven and dwarven races have always had little trust for each other, but now they must unite and fight a common enemy. Dark Lord Sauron's influence spreads far across the lands of Middle-earth. Goblins descend from the Misty Mountains. A vast army flows from Dol Guldur, his evil fortress in Mirkwood. The war in the north begins in Lórien, where the host from Dol Guldur intends to crush the elves who have long lived in their nearby enchanted forest.
The raid upon Lórien has long been in the waiting. The elves have tricked and cursed our forces in these parts. Today, that will end.
We must build an army before we raid the elven city. First, a builder needs to construct us a cave. Ah, yes. The Goblin Cave is complete. Build our hordes of goblins for the attack on Lórien. The goblins are ready. Our tunnels will provide resources. With more of them, our riches will grow. Build us a second tunnel so that we may conquer this land. Yes. Use the tunnels to move our forces through Lórien quickly. First, move our forces into the tunnel. Then, choose another tunnel from which they will emerge. Cave trolls are mighty beasts that can swiftly demolish structures. We will need their strength to eradicate the elven city. Build us a fissure. We can summon cave trolls from there. Did you hear me, builders? We need to construct a fissure. Well done. The fissure has been completed. Before we can summon the cave trolls, we must upgrade the fissure. Excellent. The fissure has been upgraded. Now, we are ready to summon the cave trolls. The cave trolls are ready. We must defend our fortress if our conquest is to succeed. Select the build plot surrounding our fortress and construct several defensive upgrades. The defenses are complete. Move our forces across the river and cast down their beloved homes and trees. It's an ambush! The elves are attacking from the trees! We must summon dark powers to turn the odds of battle in our favor. One of our leaders has fallen, but all is not lost, for they can be revived at the fortress. Destroy the elven tree houses!
Your filth will not spread through this land!
Kill him!
Leave now, or die!
Who is that elf? Such courage must be quelled. Kill him.
Elves, to arms! The enemy is here!
Our leader has returned to fight. Build another tunnel on the far side of the river. With it, we can move our troops into Lórien quickly.
Away! I will die before you set foot upon
With their
this
tree
sanctuary.
homes felled, they will find no place to hide.
Slay him now. Stronghold of Lórien. Kill us, Galadon. Raze it to the ground.
They killed the mouth of Sauron.
You have a giant held captive. Free it, and it will help us destroy the elves.
It's too late! The giant has been freed!
Once a power has fully charged, select it and cast it upon a target.
Another giant. Army gets stronger.
It's too late! The giant has been freed!
Why do we tarry? Lórien must fall!
Foul minions of Sauron!
By the light of Elbereth, you will perish!
The elf witch Galadriel and her foolish mate grace us with their presence. Such exquisite pleasure their deaths shall bring.
The long defeat comes to this bitterest of ends. Galadriel, flee!
The Elf Queen has escaped!
No matter. We will deal with her later.
Escape, Galadriel! Flee and warn the others!
How tragic. Excellent.
Sauron's dominion over Middle-earth draws near.
The elves of Lórien have been driven from their enchanted forest. The tide of darkness from Dol Guldur will now spread to all of the northern lands. Sauron has influence on all things untamed. The goblins have been roused from their mountain caves and will fight for the Dark Lord. Even now, their armies advance on the ancient elven port city of Mithlond. Sauron also sends the corsairs of Umbar to attack from the sea. Once this port is destroyed, the elves will have no hope of escaping to the west.
The elves have been leaving Middle-earth by means of this port city they call the Grey Havens. Our presence in their harbor will be wholly unexpected. And once we destroy any sign of elves here, we will use this port to reinforce our invasion force into Erebor. Capture the docks. We'll need it to build more ships. Build some battleships from the docks. We can use them to assault the Grey Havens. Battleships to sink the enemy vessels. The elves are fleeing the Grey Havens. Send them to the bottom. Excellent! Our first catch of the day! Use the bombard ships to attack structures in the Grey Havens. The Armada's assembled. Prepare for the assault!
They're bombarding us! We found their captain! Goblins attack! Destroy the elves! Burn it all down! We're under attack! The beach is ours! Now build a base and destroy the elven city!
The elves are hiding in the trees! It's an ambush!
Finally, the Grey Havens! Kill them all! Leave none alive!
We're all going to die! Goblins, run for your lives! I knew we should have fled sooner. Now it's too late! Oh, the hubris!
Let all the world fear the darkness.
The remaining elves have scattered into the hills. Now the goblins have an ancient debt to pay to the hobbits of the nearby Shire. Long ago, a great goblin chief led an army into these lands known as the Shire. The defending hobbits killed the chief and routed the invaders. The Battle of Green Fields has not been forgotten by the goblins and their kind. Now their leader returns to the land of the hobbits with a determination to triumph where his ancestors failed. The scourging of the Shire begins.
The hobbits of the Shire have caused our Dark Lord much trouble. Our domination of Erebor would not be complete without crushing this pocket of resistance. The Shire! This day has finally come! Now, listen up! The hobbits have 4 governing seats of power. Destroy these buildings, and we quell whatever hope they might have for reprisal. Let's get to it! We must destroy the seats of power. Only then will the hobbits succumb to our rule. Ah, the builders are here. Let's get that fortress up. We come from Dunland to assist you, great Goblin King. To arms, men! Dunedain? Here? They cannot save these little scraps! Your king speaks! Another attack! There they are, lads! Get them! Ambush! 'Tis the fabled Green Dragon Inn. Burn it to the ground! Ah, the pipeweed farms of Longbottom. This should be worth something. We must eliminate all the Dunedain! This farm for ourselves. This looks like a Dunedain camp. Be wary. The Dunedain still roam these lands. They must all die! It's back in. Destroy it! Awaken spiders! So, the Dunedain have set up camp here. What's this? That's 1 seat of power maggots down. Mushrooms. 3 more to Take go. It for our own. That's 2 seats of power down. 2 more to go. That's 3 seats of power down. 1 more to go. Finally, we've destroyed that hobbit hole, Bag End. The enemy is on us. The Green Dragon Inn is nothing but wreckage. That was the final seat of power. Now the hobbits will crumble before us. Retreat! Retreat! At last, the Shire is mine. Too easy. Sire, it's the orcs from Isengard. What? What are they doing here?
I want to extend my gratitude, O great king, for clearing the Shire of the meddlesome Dunedain. Goblin carrion! Get rid of the Mordecai!
The Shire is mine!
Get rid of them! What are you looking at? Kill the intruders!
Fool Wormtongue! You should have never come here!
The enemy has been crushed.
The Goblin invasion appears to be unstoppable. Now hobbits and elves alike have been crushed and scattered throughout the lands. Dwarves and men are making a stand in the abandoned stronghold of Fornost. The goblins seek to destroy the defenders and take this ancient fortress as a prize.
The remaining Dunedain of this region have rallied the help of the Blue Mountain Dwarves. It is in this abandoned fortress of Fornost where they will see their last moments. Once our work is done, all of the lands west of the Misty Mountains will be ours! Spiderlings! Seek allegiance with them. Capture that inn! Capture that signal fire! Focus your attacks on their weapon of distraction.
We shall vanquish all who oppose Sauron.
The goblins have cleared this region of Sauron's enemies. Rivendell is near, but its destruction must wait. For now. As the goblin hordes ravage the western lands, Sauron's forces from Dol Guldur spread north into Mirkwood. The Old Forest Road divides the Great Woodland and is key to the domination of the region. The Wood Elves of this forest, led by King Thranduil, have long protected this road. They will not give it up without a fight.
Station to bring down the trees! Are the home of the Wood Elves. The first step in expelling them from their forest home is to seize the Old Forest Road. Once we control this road, we can dominate the rest of Mirkwood with ease. We can cross over to the north at the bridge along the river. There is much to do. They're destroying the bridge! We must find another way across the river. The enemy is on attack! It's an ambush! Our scouts have found a way down into the river to the east. We need fire to burn those Ents to the ground. We found the Ent base. Burn every last Ent and Ent moat to the ground. They're sending out their builders! Don't let them get their towers up! Find the elven bases and destroy them to halt the defense of this road. If they build up all 4 towers, we will lose the road! We need just one last tower! Hurry, you miserable orcs! They're attacking the towers! Mirkwood
Elves,
shall be
we must
ours.
give up the road.
We've released the mountain troll.
Mirkwood is ours.
We shall meet them
Who's
again.
going with him?
Sauron's dominion over Middle-earth draws near.
The elves of Mirkwood are now scattered and demoralized. The remaining few now retreat west to Rivendell. The time has come for Sauron to bring the war to the dwarves. They are a proud people and will not easily surrender. The dragons of the Withered Heath are an ancient breed. Their hatred for the dwarves burns bright even after 1,000 years. Sauron's leaders turn to them, seeking a possible ally in this brewing war against the dwarves.
We must earn favor with the dragons here. Destroy any dwarf settlements you encounter. Let's get that fortress up!
Once we break down that gate, the drakes will fight for us!
These drakes are a powerful ally. Use them to wipe out the dwarves.
The dwarves are capturing the dragons when they're still young. These drakes can be very powerful. Free any drakes that they have captured, and they will join us against the dwarves.
Kick down the gate! Free the drakes! There are still more drakes being held by the dwarves. Let's go free them! Knock down the gate and the drakes will be free! Free the drakes before it's too late.
Attacking us!
Take down that gate. We must free the drakes.
Attacking us!
All the drakes are freed! Bring them to the Dragon Lord.
Avoid the dragons. We must not anger them.
The enemy!
Men of Dale are guarding the path to the Dragon Lord's lair. Bring up the drakes.
I bid thee fair tidings. I wish to treat with thee on behalf of Sauron the Great.
The enemy has been crushed.
The mouth of Sauron enlists the Dragon Lord to help root the dwarves out of Erebor and rid them of their king. The coveted mountain fortress itself will be given as a prize. The time has come for dragons to fight for Sauron. At last, the final battle against the dwarves and the men of Dale. If Sauron's forces are victorious here, then all of the lands east of the Misty Mountains will be under his rule. There will be no respite for the scattered forces of the north.
Before assaulting the mountain, we must first conquer the Sea of Dale and pillage it of any resources we might
Use the
find.
siege party to lay waste to the town's buildings. The homes of the town must be demolished.
That's it. Take it out.
Set the city of Dale ablaze.
This army is not worthy of Mordor. Get those orc pits churning. Finish off the place! To the throne room! A party of dwarves approach from the southwest. Be wary.
Enemies encampment.
We'll need to build at least 5 catapults.
It's the Glowin, swelling the shores of the Iron Hills.
Wards of the mountain, remember this day, for we will at last defeat the wretched fiends of Mordor.
Break that door down! King Dane is dead. Sauron will be pleased with this news.
The enemy has been crushed.
Just as the dwarves were long ago driven from the mines of Moria, now they've been purged from their mountain home in Erebor. Rivendell is the crown jewel of the north. This sacred city is the last refuge for the free peoples of Middle-earth. Sauron has but one purpose now: to claim this ancient place for his own and extinguish all hope for the free peoples.
Frodo, the free people's last hope, lies dead. Now, all what remains of these people have gathered here at the elven city of Rivendell. As we begin the final siege, the Dark Lord makes his way west. Crush the last havens by the elves.
In the ravine. We've opened up. Soon our allies will arrive from the east. We will not wait. Let the attack begin! It's a trap! The House of Elrond is well defended. Destroy it and the surrounding fortresses! Oh look! The last of the Dunedain have joined the fight. Kill them! I hate hobbits! Let me kill them! The Mordor reinforcements are here! The enemy is...
Rivendell is our last hope. It must not fall.
Move it!
I will help you protect Rivendell,
They're
Father.
attacking!
Wash away this evil.
Over here! It's them! They're attacking! Looks like these archers are ready. The Witch King has brought some Nazgul to deal with the eagles. The fury of Mount Doom has risen. The rain of fire spell is within reach. We're under attack. Slain. Gandalf has brought his party of the army of the dead to destroy We must steal our defenses! They're raiding our camp! Has been slain!
The age of the Eldar has come to
Dark Lord! He's here!
Against the power of Sauron, there can be no victory.
Sauron's reign over the northern lands is unopposed, as the leaders of the free people are no more. Darkness now falls upon all of Middle-earth.
如果喜欢的话，可以按赞、分享、订阅，别忘了开启小铃铛，就不会错过我的更新。有能力的话，可以加入 Patreon 会员，支持我的持续创作。剪接游玩需要你们大家的支持，有留言我都会看和亲自回哦。
Face the harbinger of the Dark God's wrath.